Welcome back, everybody. How's it going? Happy Saturday. Welcome. Apologize for the music there. That was truly horrendous. But that's what we have to look forward to in the future. Welcome, everybody. The Simpsons gaming will commence. Oh, I'm excited. Navjack, good to see you. Zetsubera, welcome. Gonna be playing more The Simpsons. Bart versus the Space Mutants today. This masterpiece of gaming, this pinnacle of software achievement. Gonna be diving right into it in hopes of completing this game today. And then moving on to the second of 3 games planned. Bart versus the World. Which may even be better than this. I don't know. Time will tell. And then I probably won't finish that today if we even get to it. But then there's a third game, Bart Man meets Radioactive Man, on the docket as well. Very excited to play these games. I kind of want to just dive right in. I don't really have a lot to say. We made it pretty far yesterday in the first day of attempt. Made it like most of the way through the 4th out of 5 stages in this game. I'd say we made it 3.8 out of 3.8 fifths of the way, if that makes any sense. Got to the boss of the 4th stage. That's what I'm trying to say. Made it to the boss of the 4th stage. Giant dinosaur with incomprehensible geography. I couldn't tell what I could stand on, where he was vulnerable. I landed at 1 hit and then immediately fell to my death. Then tried him again, landed 1 hit. No, then I phased right through him and died. Tried him again, landed 1 hit, fell immediately to my death. I don't know how to fight him. I don't know what's going on. It's complete madness, utter insanity. I'm really excited to play it some more. This game kind of rules. This game kind of rules. It might be really cool. It's kind of terrible to play, but at the same time, it's a lot of fun and very bizarre and wacky and excellent. So we're gonna keep playing it. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Game is good. Game is fun. Solid Snack, welcome. Evil Bill, good to see you. Dr. Jacobs, welcome. It's really hard, too. This game's really hard. Mostly because the controls are terrible. But I think I've gotten a good grasp on it. On how to play the game, how to actually control your character, make him do what you tell him to do. I think I've got a pretty good grasp on that. The level geometry is kind of incomprehensible at times. But with enough trial and error, we can learn what's an actual platform, what's just the background tiles, what's just decorative nonsense. Let's just get into it. Oh, this game's so much fun. There it goes. 4 hours, 27 minutes, 47 seconds on the clock. There they are. A lovable family from Springfield. Homer and his strange overbite. Maggie in her green onesie? Sure. Here comes the absolutely insane atonal nonsense that is the soundtrack, but I love it. It really conveys an appropriate atmosphere, a good mood for the game. Hey, Duke Donuts, good to see you. Homer's flesh-colored shoes. I love it. I never played this game as a kid. I played the second one, Bart vs. the World. I still have a copy of Bart vs. the World. I'm really excited to get to that one again. Yeah, his flesh-colored shoes. Oh, very good. Let's start the timer. Let's dive in. So I've pretty much figured out stage 1, 2, and 3. I think I know how to progress through them, how to conquer them. The trick's trying to do them without dying, which is a challenge. Even if you know what to do, simply communicating that knowledge to the game via controller is very difficult. But we'll do our best. If we can make it to stage 4 without dying too many times, I think we're in good shape. Eat my shorts! Find the purple objects. Spray paint or get rid of them any way you can. Will do! Whoa! Okay, that's just a dude. Do a neutral jump to activate running mode. Let's go! Alright. I'm getting back into it here. Getting into the thick of it. Spray paint the window. Watch out for the octopus. Spray paint the can. There we go. So again, the controls are terrible. I'll stop complaining about them soon. But not yet. If the A button to jump, the B button to spray your can. I have limited ammo down there in the bottom right. The A button, if you hold it, runs. So running and jumping is the exact same button. You have variable jump height depending on how long you hold the button down, which is kind of standard fare. Yeah, the glasses are activated by the start button. Oh, I missed! You have to use the glasses to determine who's an alien, who's a human. Let's use a coin. If they're an alien, you stomp on their head and they leave proofs of alien on the ground that you collect. Collect enough proofs of alien, and you get a Simpsons family member to make a cameo appearance in the boss fight. Oh yeah, you can softlock in this stage for sure. First thing you have to do is prank call Moe's Tavern so we can douse him in spray paint. I guess that's Moe right there. Okay, see ya. Get doused. Oh, alien, alien! Bonk. Okay, we got it. So yeah, variable jump height, jumping and running on the same button. And then there's a third jump you can do, the long jump. You have to... No! The bees! Okay, never mind. Took one hit, that's unfortunate. Hidden objects in the background you have to jump in front of to reveal. If you jump and then immediately after jumping press the B button, which normally sprays the spray can, which is limited ammunition, you can instead do a long jump. It's by the wrench, by the coin. There's an economy system. Inventory. You have to buy inventory items with coins, use those inventory items to solve puzzles to de-purple the world. You need one... Whoops. Need one bomb, 4 rockets. Yeah, nobody knows what's a platform. Like, apparently this door frame, the window in the door is a platform for Bart to stand upon. That's not really how windows work, I don't think. Oh, eat my shorts! That's fine. An early death's no big deal. Get that. Toys and stuff. So you can buy a whistle and a magnet. The magnet's for cheating, but I'm not going to cheat. I don't know what the whistle's for, so I'm not going to buy either of those. I think those are just memes. It's for cheating, yeah. Oh, okay, get the can. Hit the ball, jump on the ball to hit the paint bucket, just douse the awning. Spray that. Come up here. This one's tricky, you gotta go like that. Candy Most Dandy store is locked. Can't actually enter the Candy Most Dandy. Okay, pet store, there's a bird in the cage there. The bird's purple, we need to de-purple the universe. So we throw a bomb to do that. Okay. De-purpled the pet store. Get that. This guy, bonk, you're an alien, got your proof. That's a... Okay, that wasn't a bee bush, I forgot. Keep off the grass sign. The sign's a red herring. The sign's not something that can be de-purpled. You have to jump on the grass, run away, and spray the cop. Okay. We're in there. Another bird. This bird is a little bit trickier. Plant a rocket on the ground and blast it. Speak to the deceased statue. Kagurata, welcome. Right back to it, yes indeed. I've never actually seen They Live. It's supposed to be a good movie, but I've never seen it. Okay, this part's really tough. Intense focus is required, concentration. Get the can. I think that's the last one, and now this bush... I missed it. This bush here has a hidden one-up in it. No! Okay. Oh dear. Go, 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 Bart! Watch out for the punk. Oh, we did it. Now we're into the second half of the stage. Spray the bird bath. Let me select pause from the inventory. Pausing the game is an inventory object. You have to select it and then activate it to pause the game and catch up with chat. They Live is an all-time, one of the best fight scenes in history. I have to watch it now. Maybe I'll watch it tonight. Sure, Duke, yeah. If the whistle has a use, I don't mind spoilers at this point. Like, the magnet is for cheating at a carnival game in the third stage. It's something that I didn't figure out myself, so I'm not going to use it to cheat. Must maintain the purity of this playthrough. Great pause mechanic, I know. Whoever thought of incorporating in-game pausing as an inventory item is truly a genius. Whistle for Grandpa at the retirement home. Interesting. Money is very useful. You only buy things in this first stage. You only buy things in the first stage. This is like the only stage that has the whole economy system. But every 15 coins you collect gets you an extra life. And lives are very precious. You also kind of spend coins on the third stage, the carnival, to play the mini games. Oh no, no. I have pause selected. Switch to the glasses. Oh, that was an alien! He got away. Okay, he got away. Okay. Sign. Alien? Nope, you're human. Let's run. That's a bee! Okay, dodge the bee. Just leave that coin. I lucked out. I didn't check to see if that was an alien or not. I just went for it. Go. There's a giant E sign. Springfield's infamous E. This game is so bizarre. One of the wackiest games I've ever seen. Okay, now we have to blow up these windows. Okay, got it. Just one more purple. One more purple. And there it is. This should be good. Maybe right about here. I missed! Okay. Use the key to enter the retirement home. Come out at Moe's Tavern. I need to go buy another rocket. Wrong button. We'll get 2 of them just in case. A safety rocket. Ooh. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. This nondescript building is a tunnel into the retirement home for whatever reason. Okay, I think I need to be aiming like right about here. Got it. Goal achieved. Proceed to the right. Equals greater than. I love that. Such a nice little touch. Let's go! Boss time! Whoa! You're an alien. So I didn't get enough proof to summon Maggie to help me with this boss fight, so we have to do the boss Maggie-less. These are Maggie-less strats, as they're known in the speedrunning community. There's Nelson. Oh, okay. Boss music here is really good. We killed him. No, Nelson's dead. Should we make the hitbox be the curtain? No, no. Hitbox is like to the left of the curtain.
Curses, Plan A's been foiled by a mere child. Well, no matter. We have another plan. Our machine will now accept a new ingredient, hats. Over to the Springfield shopping mall, collect them all. We must not fail.
Eat my shorts.
Eat my shorts. This is my favorite level of the game right here. This is when the game really starts to get good. 1, the music is fantastic. 2, it just completely goes off the rails to fantasy nonsense land. And I am enamored by it. It's also just like a pure platforming challenge, which is just fun. Okay, we got the gigantic sacks of flour. And activate running mode. Oh, okay, the cycles are kind of jacked. Kind of jacked. Okay. Watch out for the donuts. Okay, we got wet cement in the shopping mall, so we have to jump on these floating candy bars. Ah, I missed. The hat's a trap. I always die getting that hat. Okay, jump on the spinning lollipops. Lollipops are only viable platforms when they are completely horizontal, or at a 45-degree angle. Vertical lollipops, either pointing up or pointing down, do not work. You phase through them, so you have to time your jumps here appropriately. Now! The garbage cans spit out coins. Again, 15 coins equal an extra life, which is very useful because lives are limited. There are no continues in this game. Just what you earn with your own sweat, your own blood, your own tears. Alright, we got jumping marshmallow and space mutants. Let's reset this because the second jump's a good time to go. Seymour! Okay. We want to steal Seymour's hat. Monk. Avoid his projectile. I don't know what he's throwing. Little blobs of dough? Little meat cubes, maybe? Jump on Seymour Skinner's head 3 times and he dies. See ya! Make sure to grab this bowler hat. Let's go! Superb version of the Simpsons soundtrack. Some excellent sampled speech. 9 out of 10. I mean, I like this song. Don't get me wrong. calling this music a 9 out of 10 is just complete insanity. This song is good. The Simpsons theme song, though, it's just like, to me, it's just atonal nonsense. It's like random sampling of like car horns and beeps and boops, and sometimes there's a hint of a melody, but then the melody's just gone 3 seconds later. Maybe this is an accurate rendition of that nonsense, but I like this song. Okay. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is why this game is so cool. It just... shoes. You gotta run under the shoes. Don't get stomped by the shoes. It's just... Okay, I died. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, watch out. Oh, you're an alien. I'm getting sloppy here. Getting distracted by the aliens. Just go, just go, just go. The ballerina tippy toe slippers. I just need to do that. Just need to do that. Get the extra life. These are the cleats. They do 2 jumps and then a kick. Dun, 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 dun. Boots. Boots do a big ol' stomp. My favorite part's coming up. My favorite part in the whole game's coming up. Okay, steal your hat. I should not have stomped on that man. Okay, moon shoes. Steal your hat. We got the proof to summon Marge. That's good. Got the Converse's moonwalking. Yes, there he is! Seymour Skinner, esteemed principal of the elementary school, in a gigantic boot. The really big shoe! I cannot get over how fantastic this is. Mario Brothers 3, eat your heart out. This is gaming. Alright, he's dead. This is the pinnacle of software development. This is what sold me on the game right here. Like, I was pretty down on this. It took me like 2 hours to even get to this point, but once I saw Skinner, his tiny little head popping out of the gigantic cowboy boot, I realized it clicked. This is the perfect video game. It's so absurd. Okay, look at that. I've almost maxed out my hat meter. I got the coin, good. So this is the magic zone. That's a magician's assistant who got sawed in half. Okay, go. Get the extra life. Bunnies phasing out of their own bunny dimension. Okay, this bizarre space mutant here with no frames of animation, just a static sprite that for some reason causes the earth to tremble when it smashes the ground. Okay, we got the tissues. Give me that. Num 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 num. Okay. Oh, more wet cement platforming. Okay. As you do when you go to the mall, you have to jump onto the magic wands to traverse the wet cement. If you don't jump on the magic wand, make sure to stand at least 5 pixels above the wand. Oh, what's up, Elfbutt? Welcome. I actually think up to jump may work better than the idiotic control scheme they've concocted for the Nintendo version here. But I can't say for sure until I try it. Okay, jump through the hoops. Jump through the hoops. Now, these are just magic wands, I guess? Okay. Equal sign. Oh!
Eat my shorts.
Eat my shorts!
I mistimed that. This music is really good though, like this is a straight up banger. Go! The hat. Oh, I can't get that hat. You gotta jump off the garbage can. I think we're at Seymour again? Yep. Seymour Skinner round 3. This is where he learns magical powers of teleportation. But he goes down just the same. 3 head stomps. Dude, the music in the boss fight, it's bad. It's quite bad. Speaking of, we got another boss fight. This is like the evil babysitter from season 1 of The Simpsons, I think? May or may not have appeared in exactly one episode of The Simpsons. Recreated here in loving detail. Marge Simpson is helping me fight the boss. I don't know why I'm not attacking. Okay, there we go. He's trying to drop suitcases. We just have to fling them back at him for whatever reason. I took a hit, but he's dead. One-off Simpsons characters from season 1. Yeah, this game came out when The Simpsons was still on like season 3, I think. Either season 2 or season 3, that era.
Human brat, I'll find them not now. Go to Krusty Land amusement park. Bring me all about it.
Eat my shorts.
Let's go. This is when the the budget for the graphics ran out, and they just simply could not draw in any detail whatsoever. Okay. 3 in a row. Like, this stage introduces a lot of cool little mini games like this. We're at the carnival, so we can play carnival games. Every carnival game you win at gets you 5 coins and an extra life. So this is a perfect opportunity to farm up coins and lives. And more lives in the form of coins, because again, every 15 coins is an extra life. Alien. This is where you cheat. If you buy the magnet on stage 1, you can use it here to rig the roulette wheel. I refuse to cheat, though. We are honest gamers. You just guess. 1 in an 8 chance of getting it right. Yeah, let's come back to this. Don't want to waste all my money here. We have 3 different varieties of carnival jumpers. 3 red balloons, okay. Got it. You win! Boop, 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 boop. You're an alien, buddy! Oh, he's gone. Okay, let's try this again. 6. Boop, boop. Eight. Oh, it worked! You win! under the final game. Bonk, bonk. Get some like Atari 2600 stars and orbs here that we have to hit. Whatever. Got it. Welcome, Yellow Freeze. Flitchard, welcome. Oh, yeah, no hints if possible. Although at this point I've gotten far enough into the game where it's pretty much inconsequential. Alright. Now we have to navigate the bombs. We have the evil foreign exchange student? The evil foreign exchange student here from Season 1? I guess? Again, I don't remember these characters. Jump. Now, I do know about the magnet used to rig the roulette wheel. I'm not going to do that, though. I refuse. This is an honest playthrough, an honest game. I didn't figure that part out myself. I was spoiled on it. And I do like to try and play games, no spoilers. Even silly, absurd nonsense like this. So because I didn't figure it out, I'm not going to use that little trick. I'm just going to guess. It adds a little bit of random chance to the playthrough too, which is fun. Okay, let's go! Oh, I missed! Got our Lisa. So if we jump from the high dive and land on the thingy-mabobber and get a high score, we get a invulnerability token and 3 coins. Let's try one more time. I still need 17 balloons. Should be like here. No. Okay, just move on. Just move on. The invulnerability wears out in like 3 seconds. It lets you get to about here, and then it's gone. Okay, get the balloons. And farm a couple more balloons here, although I'm almost out of time. Time is of the essence. I'll just go. For some reason, there's this guy throwing bombs at Bart. Oh dear, my foolproof strat didn't work this time. I don't quite understand how this game works. It's like not exactly a lights out puzzle, but it's kind of a lights out puzzle. Maybe it is exactly a lights out puzzle, but it's not. Nope, nope, failed. Oh, I missed! This part's tricky! You just have to kind of time your movements. There we go. Get the coins. Ah!
Eat my shorts.
Eat my shorts!
Let's try again. To whoever asked, sorry, I'm so engrossed in game. You do still collect extra lives beyond 9. Just the counter only displays 9. But you are collecting and accruing lives above that limit.
Eat my shorts!
Okay, this is where they just gave up on graphics. You have just... Look at this. This is like straight out of the Atari. Except for the Krusty the Clown here. This is kind of cool. This is kind of cool. Like the platforms, like they It's just random bars. There's no background whatsoever here. It's just nonsense. They just gave up. No budget. They were out of money. Okay, get that. Go. I got all the balloons. These are only for score. I don't really need those. Alright, this Ferris wheel of death. Okay, you have to land on top of it. Gotta make sure to get that. I wonder if I can just jump to the right! You can! Yes! Okay. And the boss fight. Look at Lisa. What in the world is wrong with Lisa? Why is her face missing? Where are... It's just 2 pixels of blue dots. Excuse me? Lisa? What is up? Lisa sometimes attacks Sideshow Bob by dropping bowling balls. Most of the time, she just kind of twitches in place. Alright, we won. This game is so cool. Oh, X-Keeper, welcome. Chat and business, good to see you. Well, yeah, I got Lights Out Puzzle in this game. The next game, Bart vs. the World, has a whole ton of minigames. I think there's slide puzzles in the next one. Dot level, welcome. Three-eyed fish, yeah. So I haven't beaten this stage. This is where things start to become impossible. Alright, museums. We have to focus a little bit here. Jump 3 times on the glass exhibit to release the extra life. Time the jump. This is the interior of the painting is a platform, of course. Shoot the exit sign. Is there something here? No. Guard? Oh, that's right. I really want to try and collect proofs for this stage, because I couldn't figure out how to even hit the boss safely. So I think with Homer's assistant... we could do it. Okay, you're an alien. Jump on the exhibit 3 times, release the coins. So we're rocking a hoe right now. Okay. Into the jungles. Watch out for the dragonfly. Okay, get the dart gun. If you see me just randomly firing shots, it's because the shoot the gun button is the same button as the go fast in midair button. And sometimes when trying to go fast in midair, I shoot the gun because my button presses are not frame perfect. Okay, this is the pitfall section of the game. Ooh, I narrowly avoided the falling turd. David Crane, famed video game developer, worked on this game, if it's not obvious, with the pitfall section. Alright. I have to kill the monkey. 3 shots. 3 quick ones. Get the gun. Ooh. Okay. These jumps are so scary. Alright, we're almost to the mini-boss here. Run under the spiders. This is the mini boss. So you shoot it once, get right up. He shot me. Okay, this is fine. Now we can just bounce off his skull. The plant noggin is its weakness. Shoot the exit sign. Let's go. I love the Homer down there. It's so good. The artwork in this is fantastic. Like, even Bart's pose when he's looking at the camera. I like it a lot. It's just so, it's so goofy. It's like so off. It's off to the point where it's funny. It's comedically off. Not like annoyingly off. Look at that. Okay, we got a mysterious coin to materialize. I'll take it. Alien! Come back! I need your proof! Oh, dude. I really want to try and collect Homer Simpson because I don't know how to even deal with the final boss of this zone. It seems like all the guards are aliens in this stage. All guards are aliens. AGAA, the common acronym. Get the extra life. Should I just sit here and farm another guard? I'm almost out of time. There's no way I'm going to clear the stage without running out of time. Maybe I should just try and farm a guard. Because this is the last museum section where the guards even appear. After this, it just goes straight to the Egyptian. First it goes to the Mega Man platforming bit, then the Egyptian tomb, and then the space zone. Oh no, there's another museum section in the space, before the space zone. I'm gonna try and just farm some guards. I have ample lives. I don't know if it actually works though. Let's just die.
Eat my shorts.
Eat my shorts.
Bum 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 bum. Like, I'm kind of worried that because I missed that one guard, I will no longer be able to collect Homer. We're just stuck with Hom. We'll even get to home. Okay, well, we gotta move on. Just move on. This is the treacherous platforming bit. Just have to play it very safe here. Bum 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 bum. Alright, nice and easy, go! Now we get the disembodied green hands trying to grab Bart from the void, just like any good museum has. What are these, Yoku blocks, I think they're called in Mega Man? It does kind of give me Double Dragon vibes too, that infamous wall. Double Dragon 1, that's literally impossible. Okay. Now we're in the Egyptian. Like, look at the background. It looks so nice. I really like this background here. Like, they drained all the art budget from the Carnival stage and reverted that to Atari 2600 graphics and just pumped all the effort into here. It does look like it was made on the Commodore 64 with extremely blocky and crispy, crunchy pixels, but I think it looks nice. Alright, now we have to solve a puzzle. The puzzle being where be the Ankh. Okay. Once we collect like 6 or 7 of these Ankhs, then we're in good shape. Alright, I'm getting pretty lucky here. Oh, that was close. And it's gone. And it's gone! Alright, that's maximum Ankh accrual. So now I have to do a jump onto that to cause destruction. Avoid the falling roof tiles. Okay, have to move on. Those spikes will kill you. There's no warning that you're about to get spiked. You just have to know that the spikes are there. Alright, now the cats. The cats are... These are tricky. These are really hard to avoid. There's like... You can stand under the leaping cats here, but it's very, very precise. So I prefer just to go like that. their hitbox extends to the left while they're jumping to the right, and I died.
Eat my shorts.
Alright. This is fine. I forgot that when they jump to the right, their hitbox extends to the left. We don't need to solve the puzzle again. The puzzle's already been solved. The riddle of the mummy. Go. Let's go. Now, I think this is supposed to be like a Homer Simpson mummy, but it's dead, so it doesn't matter. You must be alien. He wasn't even an alien! Oh, dude! I forgot to check. Okay. This is what we get when we resort to wanton violence and mayhem. Must always check your guards before stomping them. So, am I not going to be able to get Homer? This does not bode well. Invincibility. 3 jumps. We're home! Just give me... I just need one more guard. Can we farm up a guard in any way, shape, or form? Because we're approaching the boss, and I don't know how to fight the boss. Let me just run back and forth. I don't know how to get that exit sign either. There's probably invisible platforms here. You could probably jump from that portrait all the way to the left just enough to hit that exit sign, but I don't need to. Yeah, next is the T-Rex. I haven't beaten the T-Rex, and please, no hints or spoilers on it. I want to try and figure it out, but I don't know how to fight it. I'm hoping to get Homer's help here, but we might be on our own. Let's just go. Let's go. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Okay, this is where incomprehensible nonsense appears. You just have to know what is a platform and what isn't. This is the worst platforming I've ever seen because, again, you just don't know where you can stand until you've fallen off every individual piece of the geometry. And like, look at the bones. This is like, it just screams Commodore 64 to me. It reminds me of that Conan game on the NES too. It kind of has the same art style with extremely large blocky pixels. Conan game, of course, was originally, I think, a Spectrum game. I missed the jump.
Eat my shorts.
Eat my shorts.
Bum, 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 bum. The Amiga droplets don't actually hurt you here, or the Amiga bubbles. They don't actually hurt you. They're just there to indicate that the oil is bubbly? I don't know. Nobody knows what's going on in this game. This is Bart versus the Space Mutants. Okay. Do tar pits bubble in real life? I don't know. I've never seen a tar pit. Alright, here's the boss. Deep breath. So we get this sock puppet dinosaur here. This Muppet looking guy. So you can shoot it. I died.
Eat my shorts.
Eat my shorts.
Consume pants. Alright, let's try again. checkpoint's not too far back, fortunately. I just have to do a little bit of this again, but now that I've figured out what you can stand on, what you can't, so this part's pretty simple. This puzzle's been solved. Eat my shorts! Okay, just wait right here. There it is. There we go. Round 2. So I think what you need to do is just phase right through it. I don't know what in the world is happening here. There exists a magical pixel that you can bounce off that I believe does damage to the dino. I'm not paying attention. Doesn't matter. Doesn't even matter. These poor dinosaurs. We're in the tar pits of Mars, I guess? Because this is an outer space exhibit, but there's also like dinosaur tar pit exhibit combined into one. I don't know. I don't know. I think we're safe here. Let's assess the situation. Let's assess the situation here rationally, logically, because this is a game thoroughly comprised of logical, reasonable scenarios. So this is a platform right here. Can you see my mouse cursor? Yes. This is a platform here. This is a platform. This is a platform here. Mayhaps this indeed be a platform. This is kind of the same pattern. This may be a platform. That could be the key element that I'm missing here. Now, this is a very risky platform because it's directly in front of the line of fire for the sock puppet's spit. But this may be the platform that I need to utilize. I may need to employ platforming technique of standing here in order to land hits. Now, I've been able to hit this guy one time. Twice, I guess. 2 separate instances, 2 separate attacks have connected to him on separate occasions. Every time I've landed a hit, though, I've been bounced to the right to my death. So only one singular hit has ever been landed at a time. But if this is a platform, I think this is the key. I think this is the crux. Use this. Because I've been trying to stand up here, bounce off of whatever his hitbox is, and attempt to redirect Bart's trajectory to the left. I don't think that's actually possible. But if we're able to maintain here... See, we have the gun, the dart gun. And the dart gun stuns the dino and prevents it from firing projectiles. So I think I can utilize the dart gun in conjunction with this potential platform. Schrodinger's platform here. It is a platform until we try to stand on it, and then it's no longer a platform. But maybe it's a platform. I think that's the play. I think that's the play. Oh, let's go. Blast. Well, that's not a platform.
Eat my shorts.
All right. Oh, this game rules. Alright, well, I had to try it. Well, now we know. Science is helping us out. The process of elimination. We are approaching the point where all other solutions have failed. Only the correct one will remain. I don't know what to do now. I love this game, by the way. Still have 9 lives. So plenty of experimentation. So I also don't know where his hitbox even is. I thought it was his eyeball here? Maybe it's this chunk of noggin? Mayhaps this peanut brain? Perchance be a hitbox? I guess we just have to bounce from here. And bounce back. This is the only possible place. Unless, like, the volcanoes in the background are platforms? I don't know. Let's try it again. I still have 4 full dart guns of ammo, so we jump up, give them the blast. Okay. Alright.
Eat my shorts.
Eat my shorts.
Bum, 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 bum. This is complete. This is like a perfect encapsulation of the game. This is a microcosm of Bart versus the Space Mutants right here. This one boss fight fully sums up the entirety of the video gaming experience. Like, you don't know what you can stand on, what's just a death pit. You try to do something, you're fighting against the controls to make Bart go where you want him to go. And and then you just fall in a pit and die. Okay, stand here. Like, pause again, reassess. Maybe trying to hit the top of the cranium is false. Maybe I need to hit, like, the mouth, the teeth. Maybe his hitbox is only active when the mouth is open. Maybe the eyeball? Is that an eyeball? Is that a nostril? No, the nostril must be there. So when I shoot him with the gun, I need to watch and see where the gun's dart disappears, because I think that might be an indicator of hitbox. We can be like a bat. Oh, I think this is it. We'd be like a bat. But instead of echolocation, we use the dart gun to echolocate the sock puppet T-Rex's hitbox. I think this is gonna work. Remember the bat. Okay. It didn't work. It didn't work! Alright. Dun 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 dun. Echolocation failed. I haven't even hit him once. Yeah, we're finally losing lives. We're decremented below 9. This is truly incomprehensible nonsense. Like, if I just do a gigantic leap with all of Bart's little 6-year-old legs strength, jump as high and far as possible, that goes into death. So there's like a specific angle of attack we need to take here. Like a fighter jet, calculate the angle of approach. See, this is why I wanted Homer. But we couldn't get Homer. Homer was unobtainable. Okay, let's reassess from the start. Jump up here, jump. It's got to be a jump kick. we go for like his mouth? To get like the cheek? Is it the peanut brain? Is it the eyeball? Only when the eyeball's open? Only when the eyeball's closed? Is it only when the mouth is open? This is so bad. Oh! What was that? What just happened?
Eat my short.
Is that a breakthrough? Is that a glitch? I think we slid off the peanut brain, yeah. But it looked to me there was like a brief transcendent moment in time where the peanut brain was a viable platform. Perhaps we can stand on the peanuts. Peanut. Stand on the peanut brain. This is outrageous. Bum 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 no no. Slid off the peanut brain. Okay, so I guess the goal now is to try and just stabilize on the peanut. But if that's not a platform, you can't slide across hitboxes in this, I don't think. This is so confusing. Okay. It's a platform! Okay, my toenail stubbed the toe.
Eat my short.
Floor is lava, welcome. I think we're progressing. That's the new personal best. 2 hits on the sock puppet. 2 hits on the sock puppet. I think I see exactly what I have to do too, yeah. The peanut brain is a platform. We need to stand on the peanut. We need to bounce off the eye. I think the eye was the hitbox, and the peanut is the platform to land on after stomping the eyeball. I think there's supposed to be a skull to the right of me. I think we've despawned the platform somehow. Oh dear. The game is fighting back. Okay, there it is. The game's fighting back. Good. I wouldn't have it any other way. Alright. So shoot it. No! Shoot it! Get a running start. Okay, hang out. Hang out here. We're on the peanut.
Eat my short.
And now we're dead. Let's try it again. This is... Words fail me. Words are failing me at the moment. I can't think of the right way to explain my current state of being. My emotions are so complex. This is truly an experience here. This is something quite unlike any other video game offers. I've spent like 10 lives here already. What is this? Let's go. Okay. Oh. So it's possible to stand on the noggin. I I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. Okay. Blast it. Get a running start. And now run away, and just repeat that over and over, and over and over and over. Blast him. Just repeat that. Get back to my save spot. Blast him. Repeat that. That's not even the ending! Where do you even go from here? What do you jump on? What can I do? Do I just do a long jump? Where's this platform end? Just go! It's still going! We got that. Oh! Homer! Homer? Homer? Who is this? What is this, like, middle-aged museum director doing? What? Generic employee of museum is the final boss? Oh. Homer, what are you doing? Oh, he's dead. Okay, we did it. Stage 5. We screwed the inscrutable. Level complete.
Okay, that's it. No more Mr. Nice Moon. Send all our men to the nuclear power plant. Remove the radioactive rods. They're our final hope for building the ultimate weapon.
Eat my short.
Eat my short. Collect all the power rods. Put them back in the basement reactor. Okay, let's go. I immediately got hit. Okay.
Eat my shorts.
Hello, Lisa. Bart! Combination for this floor is 14.
Eat my short.
Okay, I got a rod. Combination for this floor is 14. Does that mean I can come over here and open this door now? Yeah. 14. Oops, wrong button. 14, okay. I got donuts. We obtained Duke Donuts. Okay, there's a rod up there. Okay, we can phase into the background. Oh, okay. With some esoteric button combination, you can climb the stairs. Go. Reactor. Got a rod, rather. I like games where you collect rods. Rods are a good collectible. Can I go different way? No, this is just 1 and 2. Oh, there's 3. Okay. I do recall from the manual that we can only carry 4 rods at a time. Then once we obtain 4 rods, we must retreat to the basement and return the rods to their holding cell. and then collect more rod. Okay, there's a locked door there. We need to learn the combination. Boop, boop. Can I keep going down? Okay, get Don. Donut. Hello, Lisa. Goodbye, Lisa. 5. It just keeps going. Okay, I see Rod. We must obtain Rod. Obtain Rod and go. This is the bottom. Okay, we now have to go up to floor 1, take the elevator down. So, in order to climb the stairs up, you need to press B. No, you press up to enter the frame, and then hold B and press down, and that allows Bart to climb the stairs up. When you're standing in the frame, hold B and press down to go up the stairs. Highly intuitive. You're gonna have to enter the combination again. 14. I have 4 rod. 4 rod in hand. A rod in the hand is worth bird in the bush. Is that how it goes? 2 in the bush. This is good platforming here. Okay. Let's go. Elevator. Go down. Down, down, up, down, right. Oh, okay, we select the floor. It shouldn't. Yeah, good point, Elical. Yeah, sorry. I'll try and be more civilized. Goodbye, Marge. It's nice of you to make an appearance. Where do the rods go? Like, where do we return rods to? Is there some background element that's interactable? Do we stick the rods in the wheels? Okay, maybe it's not floor 5. Oh, I have to call the elevator? What do we call it? Okay, go in. Floor 4? Okay. This specific set of fire extinguishers is a platform. Most others aren't. Where do the rods go? How do we de-rod our inventory? How do we... Okay, okay. Just keep exploring. Just keep exploring. No need to get exasperated. Marge! Marge!
Oh, Bart, my little man, let me take those.
Oh, she takes the... Oh, she's the rod master. I should have known. Okay. Marge is the rod master. Obtain rod, give to wife. Is there a rod over here? No, there's a door. I'm getting lost. I'm getting lost. Oh! That was a cool little cutscene. That was pretty slick. Rod was over here. Rod. I love Rod Stewart. Okay. Alright, so... Floor 3... What did floor 3 have? Da, 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 da. No! Faces was a good band. Rod Stewart's early band, Faces. I don't know a whole lot of their stuff, but what little I've heard is nice. A lot of locked doors. I know the combination to the door on the first floor. Okay, what's over here? Ba -ba. Elisa!
Eat my shorts.
Eat my shorts.
4 lives, 4 lives. Just play it safe, play it safe. Don't rush things, just play it safe. 32. Let's do a thing. Let's start taking notes for Bart, for the Simpsons, Bart versus the Space Mutants on the NES. Because we have 4 floors. 5 floors. First floor was 14, the second floor was 32. Another elevator? Multi-elevator? Oh, dear. Oh, this is like a 2 and a 4 elevator? Oh. Alright. We got a maze going, baby. Okay, 4 is 41. This will be tricky. Just go. I pressed the wrong button. Okay. So I have the controls down about 95% mastered, but there's still that 5% where things just are out of my control. That was a 5% situation. Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, Bart, my little man, let me take those from you.
That's my Marge voice. I don't think that's very good. I gotta work on it. Where am I? What floor is this? 2. 32. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Thank you. Good work, Marge. Marge, do you have, like, protective polyurethane gloves or whatever you use to prevent uranium poisoning and death? I think you're just handling these rods with your naked arm. Her hair! She sticks them in her hair! Yeah, you're probably right. Okay, hold B, press down to ascend the stairs. Rod. Dun, 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 dun. What type of octopi is this? This is a double jumper. So on the descent of the second jump, we jump. This is a double jumper as well. I have to jump over this? No, 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 no. Like that. I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm just gonna say I have no idea where I am, how to get back. This is floor 3. I have no key for floor 3. Let's go this way. Lisa! Okay, floor 3 is 11. Give me rod. Whoa, Maggie! Magath? Magathy? Maggie? 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 Little sister? Sweet little sister? Dearest sister? Dear sister? Okay, see ya. Bye. What? 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 Maggie? Maggie? Sister? Friend? Little babby? What? Okay, bye. Extra life? Okay. Gotta find the invisible platform. Invisible platform is probably this extinguisher. Yeah, of course. I didn't see that guy. Where? Where did that one come from? I don't know. This is dicey. Go! Alright, at least 21. That's all the combinations. Theoretically, we have access to the entirety of the power plant at this point, at this juncture. Now, I can't get that one, though. My inventory's full. My rod inventory is full. Why can't I hold all these rods? Boop, boop. I need to find Marge. I need to find my doting sweet mother. And then return there. Okay, I think there's a Marge here. Can I go down, though? Does Marge exist here? Can I go down again? Dude, it just keeps going. Marge. 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 Wherefore art thou, Marjorie? Ugh, this is scary. This is floor 4, so we enter 41. But there's rod here that I can't carry. Okay. I must find my mother. 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 Num num num. So the manual says you're collecting donuts to summon our father. The patriarch of the Simpsons household. The ever-lovable goof, Homer himself, will only help us on our quest if we feed him donuts. I don't know how many donuts are required. This is the required donut value.
Eat my shorts.
Eat my shorts.
Gotta find Marge. Gotta find Marge. Marge. Ah! I tried to run, but the running and the jump buttons are the same because this is a very bad game. Okay. Maggie, take some uranium. Take some radioactive poisoning. No, nope, see ya. I'm lost, by the way. Okay. We go down to floor 5? And then, is this where the alternate elevator was that takes us back up? No, just more rod, dude! I don't know where to go. I already got the stuff from over there, or did I? I did. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-ba-bum. So don't we go up to floor... I'm like stuck in the... I just came from here! Where am I? Where am I going? What am I doing? Okay, that's wall. It's Magathy. Donut? Would you like donut, Maggie? Would you like the pause button? Oh, I didn't. What? We can summon our father? And he just eats donuts and wanders into the foreground? Let's do it here. He kills the enemies. Homer's mighty girth crushes every enemy on screen. Okay, okay. I get that. That actually makes sense. Bum, 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 bum. Homer's mighty girth annihilates the space mutants. He is our ace in the hole. Okay. 32. Now those space mutants will almost assuredly be respawning when I go back there to collect the rest of the rod that I've missed. Okay, this is the main elevator. This is the 5-way elevator. I think Marge was down here at 5? Marjorie? Sweet mother, thank you. Now we go back to 2. Go back right where I was to collect rod from that section. Okay, 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 okay. Alright, we're getting there. 3 lives. 3 lives. Beep boop beep boop. 1, 2, 3, 5 more rod. 5 more rod. Go up to 1. I pressed the wrong button, but we'll grab these rod. Okay, these are triple jumpers. These are infinite jumpers. Ba, 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 ba. I don't know if I've been here or not. I think I've been here already. I've definitely been here already. Okay, this is floor 4, so we got 41. Esports art for losers. Welcome. Thank you for the raid. Welcome everybody. Thank you for the raid. Hope the stream went well. We're playing this lovely game. Oh, okay. Almost at the end of it. 41. We're down to 5. I'm totally lost. Like, I don't know where I've explored, where I haven't, where to go to collect new items, where I haven't been. This is such a maze. Such a... I got this one. That was just a rod. Go up to 1, take the alternate elevator down. Okay, 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 okay. Stomp. That Homer sprite's really good. That's a really good Homer. Did I already get this? I already got this. This is like the 3rd time I've checked this part. What about over here? Oh, rod! Okay. These are double jumpers? Yes. Two. Go! 2. Go! Yeah. Okay. Summon elevator, go to 3 here. Summon elevator. Summon elevator. Go to 3. Collect 1 more rod, turn them into Marge, and then find the final rod. Maybe there's more rods scattered about than are necessary. Oh, hello, Mag. Hello, dear, sweet, loving sister. Little baby. small infant child on the loose with no supervision. Welcome. Okay. Just nothingness. Apologize that I cannot keep up with chat. This is 1000% attention required gaming here. Because I'm totally lost in trying to navigate this complex labyrinth of disaster. We go down to 2. I think this wing of the radioactive nuclear power plant is exhausted. I think. This is floor 2, 32. I'm kind of curious, Drag, to check out the home computer ports of this. Like, I'm not kidding or being, like, totally ironic. Slightly ironic, maybe, but not totally ironic when I say I do like this game. Only the slightest bit of irony. Like, there's 2 elevators here. Which is this a viable elevator path? Get in. Did I acquire a rod from here yet? Okay, this is cleared out. Wait. I can turn them in myself if I travel to the top of the elevator, but only... Wait, go down. Sure. Hello, Marge. 2 more. There exist 2 rod. 2 rods to be found and obtained. Okay, this is 21. Go! Rod. Okay, what is this? This is an infinite jumper, so we just go. Wrong button. One more rod. We're almost there. Let's go to 4. Is this where rods are? Okay, nothing. Careful! Eat my short. Take that, Marge. 2 lives. This is fine. 2 lives is 2 more than needed. So I'm gonna find the final rod. Where is the final rod? Okay. This is floor 3. Enter combination 11. I think this is it. This might be it. Marge! Oh. Okay. Thank you, Marge. Nah? More wings of the labyrinth? Oh dear. No spoilers, please. Not just yet. there's nothing. That was close. Mildly terrifying. Scour the lands in search of Rod. 14. I really wish I had Homer here to stomp this Space Mutant out of existence. But we could... No! Just go like that. Obliterated by the control scheme. Nothing. We've got to be close. I'm pretty sure one of these... I almost walked right into it. Pretty sure one of these wings here from the main elevator will have a door. I didn't open like this. 32. I don't think I've opened this door. Rod? This looks familiar. No, we're just back to the stairs! Okay, go back. This is very hard to navigate. A map would be useful. I should have drawn a map. I should have drawn a map. It's not too late to draw a map. Yeah, this is the alternate elevator. Let's just continue traversing down the main central primary elevator. This one here. Go to 3. Nothing there. Can I see the rod? No. Ba-ba. 11. Another alternate. Dude, these little sideways stairs. I think I explored all the sideways stairs. I think I comprehensively explored all the sideways stairs. If I could just get... I seem to recall this guy being a problem. Oh, we've done this before! Okay, go up. Oh, I pressed B and up to go up. No, I pressed B and up again. We need to press B and down to go up the stairs. What's the Simpsons meme? Disgruntled noise? However dote is used in the captions of The Simpsons. That's how you spell my exclamations of joy. Annoyed grunt, yeah. I don't want to go through this. Okay, that's powerful. Go this way. Go down to 3 again. Now go right. 11. I think it's floor 4. I'm feeling good about floor 4. Okay, these are infinite jumpers. The guy had a brief pause, but he's really an infinite jumper in disguise. Floor 4. It's gotta be floor 4. Floor 4. Fourth floor. Start with the right. It's not there. Can I see it at least? No, I can't even see it at least. Na, 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 na. Dude, this is like the most terrible.
Eat my shorts.
Okay. It could be on the left side of floor 4, but let's go down to 5. This is the final life. All the marbles here. Every last marble. If we die here, it's back to the beginning. So let's just not die. 21. There. Oh, what about the boss? What about the boss fight? What about the boss fight? Oh dear. The terrifying prospect of an inscrutable boss encounter. How have I not found it? Where is this elusive rod? Magical rod of wonder and mystery. So it's either floor 5 on the bottom or on the far right, or floor 4 on the far left. I think one of those two. So to get to floor 4 left and floor 4-5, we have to take one of the alternate routes established in prior floors. Was it floor 3 that had an alternate left side route that we could then take to go down to floor 4, maybe? Or there was that viable alternative right side path as well, but I don't remember how to get there. I just went through this! No, we searched over there. We searched over there. Go up to 2, go to the right from 2 to get to the right side wing, which I thought was comprehensively examined. We need to go re-examine with a fine-tooth comb the right wing. Nope, no hints, no spoilers, please. I do not know how many times to say it. Please. No spoiler. No hint. I appreciate the asking instead of just blurting it out. Many people choose to just blurt out the hints. Oh, we're on the right side. Okay, so from here, go down to 5. Or I could thoroughly re-examine from here. Okay, no rod. 4. This looks nonsense. Do we brave the nonsense? I stomped the thing. It's not here. It's not here. Retreat. Abort. Abort. I pressed the wrong buttons. This is the only path. Bum, 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 bum. Game over.
At last, we've defeated the Simpsons child. Now, Mr. Cowfell, they also be here.
Homer! Homer was in the thing! Oh, we game over. We snatched defeat from the jaws of victory. As you do. Back to the beginning. So next time we get back to the power plant, we're going to draw a map. We're going to chart our course. We're going to chart our course, draw a map, notate on the map where exactly the rods are, and you'll just win. Let's go. Let's go.
Cool, man.
Just simply win.
Eat my shorts.
Eat my shorts.
Yeah, with now that the sock puppet dinosaur has been figured out, we'll just be able to blast through the museum without losing 10 lives to that extremely nonsensical boss fight. This is it. This is it. Everybody take a good look. This is the last we'll be seeing of Bart versus the Space Mutants for today. I am curious. I do want to check out some of the ports, but that will come later. That will come at a later date. Space Mutant 4. It's probably a good flick. Use the coin. Nemo, welcome. Moe's Tavern. Mo speaking. Is Jock there? Who? Jock. Last name Strap. Hold on. Jockstrap. Hey guys, I'm looking for a jockstrap. Ha 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 ha. Huh? Why you little? Got him. That's Mo, by the way. Some artistic liberties taken with the Mo sprite. Watch out for the bees in the bush. The coin. You're an alien. Amanda Hug and Kiss? I'm looking for Amanda Hug and Kiss. Why, you little? I wonder how many of those crank call gags they have come up with over the multitude of years of The Simpsons. I'm sure like the Simpsons wiki has extensively documented every single phone gag. Just like they do the chalkboard gags. Like every episode has its own chalkboard gag and couch gag. I'm sure the crank call gags have been documented as well. Like there exist Simpsons historians that can probably recite every last one of them verbatim. God bless them. I don't know if I would have the dedication. Oh, I missed! That's the most pointless thing in the game, perhaps, because you just bounce off the trash can and just kick it. Why can you fling the ball up there when you can just bounce off the trash can and kick it anyway? But whatever. Throw the bomb to kill the bird. Looking for Seymour, last name Butts. Seymour Butts. Cop. Ivana Tinkle, yeah. IP Freely, I think that's another one. Got him. Hugh Jass? Someone check in the bathroom for Hugh Jass!
Why, you little?
Dogs. Oh, I missed that dog. Now we have the octopi. Couple more octopi. Okay, that's it for the octopi. And then this specific bush here. The extra life. The skateboard punk, who I've never been hit by. I'm not even certain if he can hit you, but I jump over him regardless. Good job, Bart. I already have enough proof. The burden of proof has been met. Maggie requires 5 individual and distinct pieces of proof before she will come to Bart's aid, before she believes his tall tales of aliens. Go! That's a bee bush. Bum, 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 bum. Just ignore him. This is kind of a bad angle, but it works. Oh, 6 pieces. Yeah, I can't count. Counting is quite hard. Oh, 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 okay, the windows, we want... Right about here should be good, I think. Got it. Ba, 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 ba. Infinite bouncers. Okay, right about there. Got it. Goal achieved. These are infinites. Well, these sometimes briefly pause. Maggie's a skeptic, and rightfully so. You lived with the Simpsons.
Eat my shorts.
Nelson killed me. Nelson is eating my shorts. This has never happened before. The bowling ball! Dude, Maggie's making this harder. Maggie, go back to your crib, Maggie. Okay, thank you for the help, Maggie. Maggie got me killed. I'm blaming that one on Maggie.
Curses, my name, I'm foil. We're on a plan. I'm a shooter. I'm a hatch.
Oh, yes. I secretly was throwing for content. I wanted to play this stage again. I love this stage. Watch out for the donuts. Like, this is legitimately my favorite stage in the game. Okay, flour sacks. We got some awkward cycles here, so let's just go! Bum, 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 bum. Floating candy bars. Dangerous hat. I always gotta go for the danger hat. It always gets me killed, but not this time. This time we prevailed. There we go. The lolly section was done. Let's go. Seymour! Seymour's been murdered. Confections by Clive. And Reg, welcome. DOS pinball. Oh. Never been a big pinball aficionado myself. Just never been able to really get into it. not my bag. I'm more of a Simpsons on the NES type of guy. It doesn't help that most of my pinball experiences are not with like the actual arcade pinball machines, but with Nintendo's pinball on the NES, where you like save the princess and it's quite awful. And I had that one pinball game, Mario Pinball for Game Boy Advance, which is like a gigantic sprawling adventure game where you have to collect stars and Mario becomes pinball. And that game was impossible. Like literally impossible. I remember spending hours trying to kill Bowser in Mario Pinball on the Game Boy Advance. And it just never worked. And so at that point I decided pinball is not for me. Oh, the moon shoes. Ah, this is the real Seymour here. He's hanging out in the boot. The boot. This is the best. I died to the boot. The ultimate nemesis. Okay, let's try it again. I lose all control of my motor functions for a brief window of time after seeing the boot. It's just too good. Just too good. I am in awe. Funk. I got booted. I've forgotten how to play the game. Okay, just boot. Pinball. Ooh. He's all about that boot. Alright, on to the magic stage. Goal achieved. Proceed to the right. That's the hardest coin in the game to get right there. I lied, I just got it easily. This... Why is this one space mutant completely immobile? And it just acts like a giant cowboy boot from the previous floor. It like stomps the ground and shakes the earth, but he doesn't have any frames of animation. That's so... What? Okay, bunnies. He's trying his best. Don't make fun of him. Oh! The tissue! Like, these guys at least have the 2 frames that they cycle between. Even the hoppers. The hoppers turn around and face the other direction when they land. But that one... That one just can't be bothered. Forgot about the tissues. Just trying to go full speed ahead. I'm really curious. I'm gonna have to watch the speed run after I finish this. Because there's a lot of potential to go really fast in this game, but it's so incredibly dangerous to do so. What? What is this? What manner of inscrutable secrets have we just revealed? It's gonna wear out. I have never seen that Jebediah Springfield head fall into the wet cement like that. Okay, extra life. Bunk, bunk, bunk. You're dead. Man, even after all these years, all these hours, all these centuries of Bart versus the Space Mutants, there's still new secrets. Funk. Okay, one more hit. Oh, he steams a good ham.
Steamed clams? No, I said steamed hams.
I think that's how Space Mutants talk. Okay, single jumper. Oh, I missed! Okay, try it again. Bum, 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 bum. This is a single jumper. Okay, we need to be X-ray specking. Let's bet on 8. I feel like this is probably a repeatable pattern here. And if you were willing to chart the pattern, the progression of numbers, then you can get this within like 2 or 3 tries every time. That's the third 6 in a row. Let's not waste all the money. I need to save some coinage. This is an infinite jumper. Save some coinage for this. Okay, 3 blues. Ba, 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 ba. Got it. May I see it? 3. 6. Okay. Atari 2600 targets. Get out of here. I don't even know why I go for Lisa, but she's theoretically helpful. Okay, go for this. This is a risk I'm willing to take here. Get the balloon, go up. Sometimes the bombs fall directly on the ladder and you can't avoid them and you just die like that. But you can kill them. Bird, 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 bird. Oh, yes! Superman. I missed the coin. Gotta utilize the invulnerability to run. I missed that coin. Give. Alright. Invulnerability was almost entirely wasted. That's okay, though. I don't think that does anything. But it's fun. Fun is its own reward. That's a lot of dudes! They're stacking dudes in barrels now. Okay, that's fine. All the way back here. Got him. Go for the dizzy doors. Like, this is a lights out puzzle, but with a different rule set. It doesn't make sense. Why did those open? Impossible. Impossible game. Impossible puzzle. Where? Num. Just be unflappable. Just try again. The breeze was blowing despite lack of visual confirmation of wind. We don't need visual confirmation of wind. Good. I wonder if you can farm coins there. That guy just jumped in the pit! Goal achieved. That. No! Shorts consumed. Consume my pants. Feast on the leg wear. Go. Ride the herky-jerky wheel. Okay. Let's go! Gary Kitchen hasn't worked on a game since 2011. Oh, he was one... Oh, really? I didn't know that, Reg. One of the founding members of Activision. Interesting. There's Lisa. I swear that's her. Alright, let's go! Museum time. So we can do the museum... One death. One death is the goal. No deaths would be ideal, but let's hedge the bets and say one death in the museum. bum, 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 bum. Peanut parade. Okay. The mysteries have been screwed. Oh, that's not even a dude. You're supposed to be an alien. Okay. Go. Like, there's such limited opportunities to even obtain Homer. You really have to hope that every guard you see is an alien, but it doesn't work out that way. Go. Extra life there. Good. We're at like 13 lives, I think. Got that one. Oh, no. Okay, okay. This is good platforming. I like this. Like, now that I've deciphered the madness that is the tar pits of Mars,
Eat my shorts.
I was gonna say this is a good level, but that I just immediately changed my mind before I even said it. That was silly. How do you avoid the falling poop? When it falls directly on your face and you're confined to riding the alligator's head, so you don't even have any mobility options to try and avoid it. Like, how? You don't have the in-air mobility to attempt to, like, do a Mario jump. What? Do you just die there? Maybe. Maybe just death. Go. Whoa!
Eat my shorts.
I forgot about the spider. Oh, ooh, checkpoint, checkpoint, checkpoint. Well, so much for my one death goal, but this is still good. We're still in a good shape here. Still in really good shape. I say as I walk directly into the death spider. Okay. Go! Bum 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 bum. Whoa! He's gone. Sometimes you just gotta let those aliens roam free. Just gotta let them run. Let the aliens live. Can't kill every alien. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. You know, I did say earlier this might be a good stage, might be a fun stage. I think it's just the music. I think it's just the music. I hear this music and I'm immediately like primed, like Pavlov's dog, to just assume this is awesome. So, I'll stick to my guns. This is a good stage. This is a fun stage. Very creative. Good variety of obstacles. Get disembodied green zombie hands flying out of pits. Okay, snake, 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 snake. Watch for the death spikes. Puzzle time. This is just such an awkward game to play and control, and oh, it's been like an hour since I last complained about the controls, but man, they are bad. Give. No, it's gone. Let it go. Okay, that's maximum post growth. Now we must stomp post. Now dodge. Dragon Catman, welcome. I agree, Hosanna. That's really the linchpin for a good stage design, is just quality music. If you nail that part, I'm willing to forgive and overlook a lot of design flaws. Good music makes a big difference. Okay. Jump over, go here. No!
Eat my shorts.
Eat my shorts.
The mummy attacks quite aggressively, so we have to be cognizant of the mummy assault. I wasn't cognizant. It's complacent. Okay, back here. Mummy. Okay, that first shot's the big one. And then we just do that. Just do that. Just win. Sir? Okay, this is a tricky one to hit. Not that it matters. Got it? Goal achieved. Give. Okay, we're home. Shake it out. My wrist is starting to hurt. Because this is such an awkward game to play. Let's go. Go. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Take the hit. Just keep going. Just keep going. Just get this checkpoint. Alright, alright. We're good. We good. This music does not cause me harm. I approve. Almost to the dinosaur. This evil sock puppet with a smooth brain. Okay, back up. Alright, let's go! Immediately died. Well played, Sock Puppet. You win this round. I probably could have made that a little bit earlier, but I'm fine. Wait for the bird. Alright, let's get a good clean sock puppet kill here. Why did that not work? Okay, it didn't work. This is fine. Wait. Shoots, back up. Big jump onto the brain, and run away. Immediately go back here. Shoot. Big jump onto the brain. That's so awkward. That's so awkward. So when you bounce off his hitbox, it sends you flying to the right. So it's extremely easy just to lose control of Bart Simpson and go flying into the pit of death. It's extremely easy to lose control. Let's maintain. Wait for this bird. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Good. Back. Wait. Shoot. Oh! Okay.
Eat my shorts.
Consume my shorts. The question of the hour. Will Sock Puppet remain deceased? Or will Sock Puppet respawn and engage Simpson in battle yet again? I think he's gonna stay dead. I think he's gonna stay dead. Because the mummy mini-boss stays dead. I think what happened there, for some strange reason... Whoa, what am I doing? I forgot about the bird.
Eat my shorts.
Never mind. Just keep going. Bum, 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 bum. Play it safe. Don't have a cow, man. Eat my shorts. Wait. Sock Puppet. He's back. The Sock Puppet has revived. Alright. There you go. That's all you have to do. Just crush it. Just crush it. I don't know what's a platform and what isn't. I died again.
Eat my shorts.
I'm back here. I don't know what I can jump on. Oh my gosh. Alright, the consistency of the Sock Puppet kill is definitely encouraging. It's the post-Sock Puppet museum that is still quite questionable. Like, I don't know how far to the right I can run. Maybe there's like intermediate platforms I can jump on. It's literally impossible to know. What's a platform and what isn't? Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's go! Let's go! Homer has been summoned. Our Lord and Savior, Homer Simpson, majestic patriarch of the Simpsons family, hero. I didn't even see that. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Maybe we can just rapid fire stomp to death. Just kill it. Just kill him. All right. Ooh. Ooh, this is a stressful game. Let's go. Final stage. The Homer is so cool. I love the sprites in this. Look at Bart. Yeah, Skeleton Mayor's put it best. It's very droopy. It's so good. So good.
Eat my shorts.
Eat my shorts.
Alright, alright. I cannot see the inventory. I'm trying to manipulate to the pause command. Okay. I'm going to draw a map of this stage. Last time I got lost multiple times. So this is a gigantic maze. 5 different floors, multiple different elevators to traverse you between some floors, but not all of them. There's staircases. You have to find and collect 16 rods and turn them in either to Marge or turn them in yourself to the nuclear reactor. I got 15 last time, spent like a solid 15 minutes searching for the 16th and died. I think it would be prudent to draw a map. So we're going to do that. First things first, we're going to assume that the password codes are the same. So 14, 32, 11. Oops. 14, 32, 11. Just keep these up here. 14, 32, 11, 41, 21. So I don't need to collect the password codes from Sister Lisa. We're spawning in on the top of the first floor. Goaty mode. Goaty is a powerful gamer. He knows what he's doing. So let's do E there. This is a 1 through 5 E. And let's go. Let's go. The middle of the top floor. We're gonna go something like this. Just do some lines here, parallel lines across my page to indicate the 5 different floors. Alright, that's good. So going to the right, we have Lisa. Same combination. That is very good news. We have Rod 1. Rod and wall. Immediate damage! Oh dear. Okay. We're off to a poor start. Drawing these maps to scale is going to be challenging. So there's a door with the number 14. Okay. Donut. And we have another rod at the end of the stage. And these are stairs. So the top right of the first floor is inaccessible at the moment. We have to find alternate means to get to the right side of the first floor. And this is nonsense. Kind of depends on cycles. Let's go. Okay. So we are on the far left corner of the second floor. We have a 1 up there. Ba, 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 ba. Rod and a wall. Third floor. Collect donuts. The door. Drop my pencil. Third floor is a 11 combo. Yep. We're sequence breaking the game. There's an 11 door. Sequence breaking the game because we aren't supposed to know this combination yet. We're breaking the canon of the Bart Simpsons universe. Here we go. Marge. So now we're in elevator. This is the central elevator. This is the command elevator. Goes from 1 through 5. Let us ride this elevator up to 2. Let us ride this elevator to 2. And go left from here. Left from here. Good job, Marge. Thank you. There's our dear sweet sister, our lovable sister, Lisa Simpson. So we have the alternate elevator here. This is the, what? 2 to 4 elevator. Only floors 2 to floor. 2 to floor. So we're on floor 4. Let's go left here. We should get Rod. Delicious Rod. Delicious Rod! Oh, I died! Okay. So the far left of... That wasn't the far left of 4. There's a little small section to the left of that the stairs take me to. I got the rod. Death doesn't matter. So this is a double rod area. This is terrifying. Take the hit. It doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Dun, 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 dun. So this little subsection of game, this tiny little area here with the alternate left side elevator has been thoroughly explored. Let's get out of here. So we're back on floor 2. Take these, Marge. These are pausing, guys. Okay, floor 2 is a 32 combo. Two. Marge scared me. I didn't know what was happening for a second. She jump scared me. Marge Simpson jump scares are a real thing. Okay, we get the second staircase, the alternate stairs. So we want to climb these up to the unexplored section of floor 1. This might be... I think this is the rod that I missed. Maybe not. Scrumptious little rod action. I think I got that one before. Oh, those are so terrifying. And this is another alternate elevator here. Okay. This is a 135 elevator. Okay, so we're back down here to 3. So let's go left from 3 elevator. Dear sweet, sweet lovable sister, Lisa. Okay. My map is quite terrible. I don't know if this is actually going to help me or not. I don't know what Maggie's there for, but she's there. Okay, there's Rod. There's a Rod. I can see the Rod on the right. So there's another section to the right here I need to go explore. And that's accessed by taking this elevator up to 1, going right to the staircase, taking the staircase down to 3. Let's do that immediately. Do 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 do. Up to 1, go to the right. Oh, this nonsense. No. Wait. Let's go down to 5 first. This is our first foray into the 5th floor. Bump. We have Rod. Okay, Rod accessibility, and there's another section to the right. So I need to turn in these rods here. I can't carry more than 4 rods. It is well known that human beings cannot carry more than 4 rods simultaneously. So let's get out of here. Up to 1. There's 3 dead ends. 1. Got it. So from 2... Can I just go all the way to the left to reach our doting mother? Theoretically, you could brute force this, but man, that would suck. There's 50 possible combinations to enter. I don't want to brute force that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Okay, take the central elevator here to turn these in. 7 more. Go back to 2. Those are very good noises in that room. These are single hoppers. Bum 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 bum. From here, I want to go to 3. Yep. These are double hoppers, triple hoppers, infinite hoppers. Okay, go under. Infinitely many hoppers. Okay, go down to 4, so that's taken care of. Just checking my map. Oh, this is the terrifying part. Double hoppers. Ooh. Activate run. Bum 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 bum. 41. Bum, 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 bum. Rod. Okay, that rod I can grab easily enough. Take the staircase down to floor 5, and then the entire right wing of the plant will be thoroughly harvested. Yep.
Eat my shorts.
Consume my shorts. That was a tactical death warp. Definitely not a mistake. Tactical death warp. Okay, go up to floor... one. Ba, 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 ba.
Blah 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 blah.
Just stomp. I never went left from here. These are what? Single, double jumpers? Okay. Alright, that is the entire east wing of the power plant explored. Charted, mapped, everything. There's a wall right here. Yep. Done. Take this up to 1. From 1 we go right. Just stomp this. Go down to 2. From 2 we go all the way to the left. 32. We'll turn in these 3. Num. Let's go! 4 more to grab, and I can only carry 4 at a time. So we go to floor 4. This is unexplored territory here. Okay. Jump on the invisible platform. Go. No Lenny or Carl, I know, it's sad. No Barney, no Lenny or Carl. None of the fan favorites are here. Sideshow Bob's here, that's a nice little appearance. Krusty the Clown shows up. As a visage in the background, at least. A collectible item. Beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop 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 boop. No Smithers either, no. Or Burns. Delicious rod. Harvest rod. Alright, the last 2 rods are in the far west wing. So you need to retreat back to floor 3, go left to the staircase, take the staircase down to the last 2. Let's go! The power of... That was a tactical death warp. Tactical death warp, fully intentional, definitely not the terrible controls in ice physics. These are infinite hoppers. That hit me. down to 4. There should be a rod here. Ooh, donut. Tactical donut action. There is no rod! 2 rods here? Oh, we're in trouble. I'm still missing a rod. What? 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 Well, okay, there might be a meme. Now the real game begins. Now the real game begins. The quest for the rod. Let's take this up. Ba-ba. Set up. There could be like a tactical rod disguised somewhere. Oh, look at this! Kind of phased into the walls here. We got this rod. Hey, Prince Swordkin, welcome. The T-Rex fight's terrible. It took a great many tries, but we finally figured it out. Finally figured out how to actually do it. Can I take this stair up? No. Okay. The first time I made it back to the T-Rex today, I had like 14... I had like 15 lives, and it took until I had 5 lives left before I finally figured out how to even consistently damage it. But there is a consistent way to do it. Just don't let it. Maggie, 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 Maggie. Dear sweet sister Magatha, Reginald G. Magsford. Where was Maggie? Maggie must be the answer. Where was Maggie? Take these.
Oh, Bart, my little man, let me take those for you.
I thought Maggie was on floor 4. Maggie? I didn't chart on my map where Maggie's located. It's got to be some... Oh, she scared me again. Let's take a moment. Breathe. Just a moment to breathe. Just a minor breathing session while we pull up the manual. The manual will guide us. The manual will lead us to victory. Power rods. Let's skim through this. Elevator and stairs. Bart's baby sister, who's too young to talk, but not too young to help. Okay, the manual did not help us whatsoever. Not in the least. Let me just skim through here to make sure I'm not missing anything. Nuclear power rods, the final ingredient the mutants can use to build their machine. Make his way around the power plant where Homer works, collecting all the rods he can find. Then he has to hightail it to the basement, put them back in the reactor. Maximum amount of rods he can carry at one time is 4. And they're displayed in the status screen where the Simpsons' faces were. The reason the faces aren't shown there anymore is because they're all at the plant helping Bart. Alright, let's relocate our dear sweet little sister.
Eat my shorts.
I thought she was on floor 4. Am I tripping? Are we tripping? See, floor 4 is just like this tiny, tiny little section. Magatha. Maganor. It's definitely not that way. Maggie was in front of an elevator, I know that much. So let's... maybe second floor? Maybe she's on the East Wing elevators. Oh, this is the first floor. I thought she was right here. Maggie. It's got to be Maggie. This has to be the puzzle. Just have to puzzle out what to do with our sweet, loving sister. Because remember the introduction, the intro sequence to The Simpsons. Therein lies the secret. When they're at the local grocery mart, purchasing their daily groceries. This isn't where I want to go. And like the uranium rod gets caught in Maggie's clothes? Up to the first floor. Use the Maggie short, or use the magnet. Short for the Maggie. The Maggie net. Okay, go left. I really don't like that enemy. The most ferocious of all beasts is this one here. Go. Do, do. Maggie! There she is! You have to press the button on her binky. Congratulations, you've saved Springfield. It's the binky. Simpsons boy has defeated us. We failed dismally. You have to admire the boy's courage and luck. We must honor our foe. We must show our respect for his victory.
I have an idea, sir.
And so, Bart Simpson became an intergalactic hero. No boss? 6 months later, the family makes a stop while on their summer vacation.
Cool, man.
Cool, man. Yes! He did it. Maggie in her white dress, Bart in his pink shirt. Cool, man.
Cool, man.
Cool, man. What a good ending. What a good ending.
Cool, man.
Okay, it just says cool man about 10 times and then kicks you back here. Stop the timer. 7 hours, 18 minutes. We've cleared the Simpsons, Bart versus the Space Mutants. Wow! Thank you all for the GGs. Holy smokes. Holy smokes, what a game. What a game, what a game, what a game. This is a cool game. And that's not just the Stockholm Syndrome speaking. I really like the absurdity. It's just totally wacky and bizarre. It controls like garbage. Like it's terrible to control. It's awful. My wrist hurts because you have to jump and like roll your thumb from the A to the B button with every jump you make to activate jump speed. There's a lot of cool ideas though. It's a very creative game. It's very wacky and absurd, and that gives it like 10,000 bonus points. Music's terribly repetitive. I don't like the Simpsons theme song. It's just atonal nonsense to my ear. But like, look at Homer's face. How can you not love him? It has severe, terrible, serious faults. But it's fun. It's enjoyable. We beat it. I'm happy. I feel accomplished. There's a rewarding sense of accomplishment figuring out that nonsense. Yeah, I don't mind like all the adventure game elements being condensed into the first stage. Every stage seemed to be like a different theme. Like the first stage was like adventure, find the items, spray paint the purple, deep purple the world, and the second stage was just straight up linear platforming with absurd monsters and Seymour in the boot. The third stage has all the carnival mini games and like the $1 budget for graphics. It was also very linear as well, but the mini games was a nice little variety to spruce things up. Fourth stage, I guess, was pure linear platforming as well. But just the incomprehensible level geometry, and you never know what's a platform and what kills you, and the sock puppet T-Rex, that's terrible. And the fifth stage is a giant maze. Cool game. Fun game. Please stop with that music. Alright, thank God. Let's go back here. So we're not done. We're not done with today's stream. We're not done. There's more Simpsons games to play. I have made a commitment to myself and to chat that we will be playing all 3 Simpsons games on the NES. All 3 Bart Simpson games specifically on the NES in a row. So let us launch immediately into Bart versus the World. Let us commence game number 2. Bart versus the World. I'm really excited to play this one. I'm really excited to play this one. I had this game as a kid. I still have my cartridge. I've never made it very far. I distinctly remember slide puzzles. Slide puzzles, yay. The Great Wall of China. And an ice cave with inscrutable level geometry and very difficult platforming. You don't know what to stand on, what you fall off. Oh, baby. So we're going to get into this one. I'm going to take a quick break first. I need to go recharge, refill my water, use the restroom, wander around for a bit, stretch the legs. We're going to take a quick break, then I'll come back and we'll look at the manual, look at the box, and play this game for a couple hours. Be right back.